Hello and welcome to Nanny Moon's Crochet. My name's Sally. It's Monday the 13th of October 2025 and this is episode number 90. Hope you've all had a lovely weekend and stayed safe and everything's okay in your little part of the world. Right, I've got to just admit I've had a bit of a wobble of a week. For some reason, I just some days I felt achy and tired. Some days I'm totally okay, nothing wrong. But I don't know. Some days I just didn't fancy doing any crochet at all, and so I'm a bit disappointed with myself that I haven't got more done that I should have done. But I just felt like having a little bit of a rest. But um, even so, I'll show you what I've done anyway, and well, it's a bit, but not too much. So the first thing I want to start off with is the crochet along, hosted by the lovely Natasha. Hi, Natasha. She's doing this Yarnspirations free pattern, and it's Granny Goes Random crochet blanket. Skill level is easy, and they've done it in a 4-weight medium, Red Heart Super Saver Bitty Stripes. But I wanted to do a blanket for my husband, and he loves the outdoorsy colours. The this is rusty brown, not much of that one left. This is a new fashion double knit by Woolcraft. And then this is a Stylecraft Special DK. This one's parchment. And the emerald. This one's Hayfield bonus DK. I've done most of the blanket. Whoops, let me see if I can get this without knocking everything over like I did last time. Well, all the squares are put together. This is the all the squares put together. So I just had the half squares to go here, and then the little quarter squares to go. Where are we? Where's the quarter squares? Yeah, the quarter squares that go on the corner to make it squared off. So that's the blanket. Done all the 18 squares. Last week I showed you I'd done the 4 corners and I'd done one of the half. I'm doing them all in the cream, rusty brown and green, whereas in the blanket we've got some clay and some leaf colour, but these are his favourite colours. So last week I'd done those, and then this week I've just managed to do another 2 of the halves, and I thought I have completed the 2 of the halves, but I thought I'd do them instead of I had to do 9 more to complete it. I just had to do 9 more of the halves. So I've done 2 full halves, and then I thought I'll work them in like do all the cream bits, then all the brown bits, then all the green bits. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the halves. So I've left, I just cut it off there. Then I just have to attach my green, do 3 rows of the green. So just got those to do with the 3 rows of green, and then put them all together, and then that'll be finished. So by next week I'll definitely have got that finished. So he'll be pleased about that. And I'm using a 5mm, just a 5mm hook with those. Yes, like I said, it's a lovely pattern. they give you this that you can track your colours, which was very helpful. And they also give you charts as well, if you work by charts. So lovely pattern. I'll definitely do it again in a different colourway, because it's been, the squares are absolutely lovely to do and you can get them done really quite quick. So that's that spoken about. The next thing I did was the Litsa. Hi Litsa, on her channel she's doing Coco's Crochet. She's doing a crochet along, Natasha's was hashtag random granny cal 2025. Litsa's also doing hashtag birthstones cal 2025, and for each month, each of the birthstones, you could do something like a blanket, squares to put together. At the end, I'm doing beanies, and for October I thought it was opal, but on Litsa's channel it's the tourmaline birthstone, which if you go and watch Litsa's video on that, she will show you it's like an apricot peachy colour. So I hadn't honestly got, although my favourite colour's orange, I hadn't got peach, the lighter peach, you know, the peachy, a pale orange, isn't a colour I'd got much of, to be truthful. So I definitely didn't want to buy anything special, wanted to use what I'd got. So the only thing, I hadn't got any Aran, which I try and do all my beanies in Aran just because they work up a bit quicker and they're a bit warmer. So the only thing I'd got anything like was this double knitting New Fashion by Woolcraft. These are 100 gram and 100% acrylic and 300 meters. This shade is 220 and they class it as face / flesh. It's like a fleshy skin colour, I suppose. Flesh. It's like a skin colour, but I thought it was a bit sort of apricot-y colour. And I thought I'll use 2 strands together to make it either an Aran or I think 2 double knittings are meant to work up as an Aran, but I think it's actually come as a chunky, more like. And to go with that, I had this Stylecraft Baby Sparkle DK. This is 98% acrylic, 2% Lurex, 222 meters, and this colour is Apricot Sparkle, shade 6104. So lots of sparkly bits in that. So I thought if I put the 2 together, it was thicker than an Aran, and it came out more like a chunky. Just get my book. So I was looking for a chunky pattern, and I found one on Bag O' Day's channel, Crystal at Bag O' Day, and there was a bulky bonbon beanie. So I thought, oh well, I'll use a 6.5mm hook, and I thought I'll give that one a go. And it was fairly straightforward, nice nice beanie, but this is it anyway, and it is quite thick. It is quite a thick beanie. That's how it is on the top, and then you can see the sparkly bits in it. So I will do a second one if I can find some other peachy colour, but this I'll try that on after at the end if I remember. So yeah, that's quite a nice thick and the pattern's nice. This was just back loop it was back loop single crochet, US terms, and then this was front post double crochets, and then back loops only single. So that's that. Like I said, I'll try that on after the end, but yeah, quite like that. It's nice and thick. So I did that, and then it's going to be a little quick video, I think, because I haven't done an awful lot more. Also staying with Litsa from Coco's Crochet. The other crochet along that I'm taking part in is the hashtag best dressed 18-inch doll cal, and she has a little spinny wheel to choose the designer, and then spins it again to find the pattern that we're going to do for October. And very appropriately for October, it was the designer is Jessie her dollop, and the project was a witch's dress, which, yeah, that was perfect, wasn't it, for October, using a 5.5mm hook. I love these nice hooks. So I've started it, but I haven't finished it, because I had a feeling, again, I'm using Aran because that's what the pattern they use a 4-weight. This hasn't got a ball band, but I know it's Stylecraft Special Decay. No, Stylecraft Special Aran in the colour purple. Because I was going to do black, which the pattern is in black. It's a witch's dress, and I started to use black, but I couldn't. It was too dark, and my lighting isn't all that brilliant in the house. So, because I was doing it in the evening, the black was just too harsh on my eyes. So I thought I'll do a purple little dress. This is the armholes. The pattern is it's the little black dress, like the Taylor Swift little black dress, and then to make it the witches, she adds on the other colour to make it like a witch's dress. So I thought I'm going to do it in purple, then add black. I'll maybe do a black hat with purple trim, and I'll do the trim for the dress in black. So I started off, I've done that's the little armholes, then this is the frill coming. But I got to here, and then I just thought, I just couldn't do any more. I wasn't sure if it was coming too frilly and looks quite big to me, but I don't know. Just something about it just made me think, I can't do it. So I had to put that down, and I've got till the end of October to finish it, and I'm hoping to do a little witch's hat as well. So I've got till the end of October for that. So I really just had to put that down, because I don't know, I just wasn't I wasn't feeling the love of doing it. So the last thing that I want to show you is my Wizard of Oz characters. And if I'll just recap, if you're new here, welcome if you're new. This was a free little booklet with the Crochet Now magazine, and I wanted to do, well, I thought I might just do 1 or 2 of the characters, but I started off with Dorothy, then did Glenda, then did I do the lion, the Tin Man, Scarecrow. They're all here, Scarecrows hanging out, literally hanging. Then I did the little Toto, the wizard, I did last week. There's Glenda, Dorothy's at the back, and little monkey I did, little flying monkey I did last week. And he took a while. Although he was very little, he just took a while because he's little features. So the only one I had left to do was the naughty witch, the wicked witch of the west, is it? Good witch of the north. Anyway, it was the naughty witch. So, as you can see, it's nearly all black. And I thought, well, I can't do her dress purple, can I really? She was all dressed in black. Even her hair was long black hair, wasn't it? Although I will do the hair that colour. But unfortunately, I haven't got her finished. It was really quite difficult. I'm using this bright, it's called Bright Green, Starcraft Special DK. I thought would be good for her face. And then I've got the Yarn Smiths Create, which I've done most of them in this Yarn Smiths Create, Wool Warehouse's own brand. I've got the black and vanilla fudge, those two colours. I'm using a 3mm hook for all of them. 3mm hook. And what's 7mm safety eyes. So she looks a little bit strange, but this is what I've got. Haven't put her eyebrows obviously in, and I haven't put a little smile in. But the head and the body, you do the head, then I changed to black, then did the body, then you work into the back loop here, which leaves the front loop. Then you go down and divide for the legs. I did the feet, but like I said, I mainly do it in the evening, and to do the black with the feet, I really struggled. And then after you've done the head, the body and the feet, you then go here and pick up these stitches and do the arms. But to try and pick these stitches up, I'll have to do it right by the window in the daylight. But I found the front loops, and I'm doing her little dress. But working with the black, it really just was hurting my eyes, and I really couldn't. I was struggling so much with that, which is why I thought I'm just not going to get it finished, and I couldn't. I was struggling a bit, so that's when I thought I'll try the witch's dress. And again, to think of black, I thought I just can't do it. So I thought, well, I'll do the purple instead, and do black accessories, the trims and everything in black. But it was just working with black when my eyes were quite tired as well. I just that's her so far. So I've only got the arms, the rest of the dress, and the arms, and then a hair and a hat. Only got those to do, so I'll definitely get her finished this week. But I think, I don't know, I just lost interest a little bit with all the black, and it was just a bit much. And then, I don't know, I felt a bit, not down, not depressed really, but just a bit, I don't know, a bit empty. Like, I seem to have all these little projects going on, and I mean, I completed the hat, but nothing's completed, and I don't know, I've just really had a bit of a wobbly week. So this week coming up, I'm hoping to just get all these little things finished off, and have a much better week. So I'll just try this little hat on, but yeah, that's totally all I've done. It's all I just felt like doing, so sorry about that. There's not much to show you, but that's just how it is sometimes, isn't it? You just feel, oh, let me just try this on. Oops, like I've said before, I have got a big head. Oh, I don't like not having any hair there. I have got a big head, so I always get my husband to try them on, and it's quite loose on him. But that's you see the nice sparkle on the top. So that I feel like it wants to pop off, but that's my hair. That's my hair. Oh, too much hair. So, no, I'll take it off. I look like a boiled egg. Oh dear, look like an egg. Egghead. But see, my hair's so thick and I don't always suit a hat, but the colour made me look like a boiled egg. Right, enough of that. But it is beautiful, and I think they're going to donate them all, the hats that I'm making, so somebody I'm sure will appreciate that. And that was lovely to make as well. I really did enjoy making that. Yeah, so that's just it for this week. I've got I'm going to do a video for Wednesday. I've been tagged by the lovely Sam. Thank you, Sam, from Manford Makes. And it's the Would You Rather, the game, Would You Rather game, which it's loads of fun. And it was, I've watched Litsa's and Sam's, and it's really quite interesting and fun. I know one answer definitely. You know, he's a definite one for me. But anyway, I'll be doing that video on Wednesday, so you can look out for that. Then I'll be back on Friday for Festive Friday. If you've got any Christmas projects that you're working on, or want to just start a little mini series, I've got a playlist for that on little projects you can get done for Christmas or make a start on anyway. And then yeah, that's Friday, so I've got a video Wednesday and Friday. So I'll see you all back on Wednesday. I started mowing the lawn, if you can hear that, or strimming or something. I got my window open because it's a beautiful day today. Really, it's not sunny, but it's just a nice bright autumn day, and the leaves are just turning beautifully colours now, dropping and then turning colour, then dropping. It's a lovely time of the year. I love spring. I love spring and summer. I love winter, but autumn is the colours of the leaves, all the burnt orange and the lovely colours. It's magical. So whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing it with, have the best time that you can. Love each other and be kind to each other, and wherever you can, just be kind to others and smile, and the whole world would be a beautiful place if everybody could just do their little bit and help, or just a little kind word to people as you're passing. It will make their day. I know it will. So until Wednesday, have a brilliant start of the week, and I'll see you then. Sorry it's a short video, but I said I've had a bit of a wobble week. Love you all. Bye.